Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Golden League 2. That's right, we're here in round number 3 now, the final round, and we're here with the off-meta combat, which means the top 4 civilizations for each map have been banned out. So we're on the map Golden Heights here. Core versus Szalami. Core going to be playing as the Holy Roman Empire. Szalami going to be playing as the Ottomans. English, Mongols, Delhi, Rus, all banned out on this map. So these two players are going to have to pick civilizations that they may not be as familiar with on this map. And that's exactly what we have. I mean, Core going to be going for the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, honestly, I think this is a decent pick on this map. I think this is pretty decent. I mean, we know the power of Holy Roman Empire on water maps, so maybe we see the same here. But Szalami going to be going for the Ottomans, so maybe we see some Dark Age play here, coming out with maybe a military school and a barracks. But for the time being, we see both players going to be moving out for a dock. Core going to be building a dock here with one villager. Going to be using his other villager, though, to target down Szalami's villager. He's only brought the one out. Scout for Szalami going to be targeting down Core's scout. But the villager might be going down if Szalami's not careful. He's not putting anything else. It looks like he's going to be committing to the dock, and I think he may get it up. Core might be losing his scout. What an insane early action we've got going on here. And there we go. Core going to be retreating back with that scout. And Szalami's going to have to fall back with that villager. 2 HP left on it. That's one hit away from dying. And he hasn't got the barracks up. He's got nothing else on the way. Sending another villager now. Does this villager go down, though? Oh my goodness, what a start to a game we've got here. And Core going to be using his other villager to start to siege down that dock while he's got fishing ships coming out. And the wolf! The wolf kills the villager. Oh my goodness, Core off to an amazing start right here. Not only does he get the dock up, he's got a fishing ship out, takes out a villager for Szalami, and completely denies this dock. Now it's going to be going for some quick walls here, as Szalami does have another villager on the way to finish off that dock. But Szalami, he's going to block it. Or is he? Oh, this is going to be so close. He manages to get it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, my goodness. Core. He needs to repair this one. Oh, it gets cancelled. Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? This is absolutely crazy. Core was so close to being able to completely wall this up, but the scout burns through the wall and now stands in the way. That villager's going to be able to start to finish that dock. But still 2 villagers here for Core, going to be targeting down the villager for Szalami. That villager's going to be going down if he's not careful. And it looks like Szalami... Oh, what is going on here? Szalami going to be going for a proxy barracks now. Oh my goodness. And Core going to be going for the same thing. Both players going for that proxy barracks, and Core going to be dropping down an outpost with one of the villagers, though. The question is, does this get up in time before a spearman comes out for the barracks? That's going to be a close one, you know. I don't know which one wins here. But what I do know is that Core is ahead when it comes to the economy with that one fishing ship, though he's not actually producing anything from it, so it looks like Szalami is going to catch up. But you got to remember, Core also does have the prelate in there, as well as the one villager lead. Szalami looking to try and do a little bit of damage here, just delaying the outpost, and the first spear comes out. That outpost is not getting up, despite the second villager being pulled. This does not get up. There's no way, right? I mean, it looks like Core's just going to be committing to it. He's going to lose a villager here. Maybe if he pulls this away and Szalami doesn't focus down this, but we got the second spear out now. Going to be looking to focus down, and there we go. Core does actually lose that villager. So both on an even economic count right now. You got to remember that the Ottoman fishing ships do not count towards the economic count for some reason. And Core actually losing both villagers. Wow. But Szalami might be losing another one of his own. Szalami going to be going for some quick walls here. Oh, it's going to be... It's going to get sieged down. He does get sieged down. Core. Oh my god, Szalami going for another quick wall. Core trying to find his way through it. It looks like he's able to save it. And that spearman does go down. Szalami manages to save that villager on 2 HP. What a crazy start we've got going on here. I mean, you know, Golden Heights is known for its crazy starts, but gotta say, Ottoman versus Holy Roman Empire on this map is certainly something. But second barracks now coming through from Szalami. Looks like he wants to just double down on taking out core here. Kind of an interesting choice. I mean, it's going to take some time. I feel like at this point in time, you just want to go for maybe like a second dock. And try, or you know, just try and get up to the feudal age. So you can just, you know, get out a couple Dows or Hulks. But the numbers for Szalami here looking very strong. And it looks like core is... I think he just cancelled a Spearman coming out of the barracks. Does he... I assume he knows about the second barracks now. But there we go. Szalami just going to be focusing down the dock now. Going to be focusing down the dock before the barracks. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, core, we see he's focusing towards that age up. So Szalami knows he needs to take away this dock before he gets to the next stage so he can get out like a galley. Core has enough to age up now. Get him going for the Archon Chapel here on the gold. Interestingly, not putting it next to the wood line. But I mean, I guess you got this wood line up north. A little bit further away though. It looks like Szalami wants to be going for a little bit of a walling here as well, just to prevent any docks coming up on this northern point for core. And it looks like that dock will be going down before core has any opportunity to get a galley out. And we just see that Szalami is going to be doing some quick walls. Doesn't really need to finish these walls. This is more for just scouting. But he might be finishing it. We'll have to see. And core just going to be getting that drop off. There we go. Nice 200 food right there from those fishing ships. Always nice to force drop off before that happens. I mean, you know, it's not nice to lose the water, but you may as well make the most from the boats that you have. Now Men-at-Arms going to be in the queue for core. Unfortunately, that barracks is going to be going down before. I doubt he can get a second one out. And the Spearman mass here for Szalami as well, with the meta giving the attack speed. I feel like that Men-at-Arms not going to do a lot. Yeah, and there we go. Core does actually just cancel it. Don't be deceived, folks, by the economic count. Core looks like he's ahead right now. But that's because we got... how many boats do we have here for Szalami? 7 boats for Szalami that are not counted towards this count. So, you know, Core would actually be slightly ahead. Maybe Szalami was a little bit idled here. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. But Core is slightly ahead in terms of economy. Apart from the fact he can't actually drop off any of these fishing ships. So, Szalami is still ahead. And that Sultani trade network. Okay. What? Hello. Sultani trade network? What is this doing here? So it looks like Szalami may look to go into trade. Maybe not right now, but maybe later on. But interesting choice not going for the minaret. But I guess when you do have water like this, the Twin Minaret doesn't have as much value. So you may as well go for this landmark. And if you can, try get a bit of trade-off. If not, you know, it's a nice little bit of passive gold income. As well as keeping your opponent on your toes. You know, when they spot this out, they're going to have to be thinking about, oh, I need to keep an eye on this trade post. So I like the move out of Szalami here. Really smart. And quite heavy on the gold right here. I wonder what he's going to be doing with that. Core. I think he might be going for a fast castle here. We see still very heavy on the gold for him. Lacking a little bit when it comes to the food front. He's got 15 villagers on food. But I mean, I think most of those are these fishing ships here, which are going to be going down to that 1 Dow. So much food in there. So unfortunate to be losing that. But Szalami coming through with a nice raid right here, bringing the Spearmen, which have now got their hardened upgrade, along with the meta, just keeping core off of that wood line. And this is the consequence for going for this northern wood line instead of the one closest towards your town center. Couple archers are out for core though, as well as the stable. Definitely don't want to be making any horsemen up against what Szalami's got here. But town center fire, as well as 3 archers, just going to be focusing down these spears. But some really nice idle time coming through. Szalami, you know, even if he does lose quite a few of these spears, it's all right. I mean, the amount of idle time that you're causing right here, the delay on core's fast castle. I mean, yeah, we see here core's macro has just been completely thrown off here. Floating a lot of gold. Doesn't have enough food. As he's been pushed off the berries as well. Archers are going to be able to get some nice value here, taking out a lot of the spears. It looks like Salami is going to be going for the trade. So we see he's already dropped down a market, looking to do the little trade trick. I'm surprised he hasn't taken out the 2 traders from the Sultani trade network yet. I mean, you may as well take him out and get him trading. And we also see that market in the south, so he's going to be doing a long distance trade. Cool, does already have down a stable though. So could look to go into some horsemen, but yeah, we see him going for that fast castle approach. Szalami might find it a little bit hard to deny away those relics. He hasn't been making any more spears. And the Regnant's Cathedral is going to be the way for core. It could have been either way, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised to see a Burgrave up against Szalami in this position. Probably wouldn't be the best. Because Ottomans... I mean, in saying that, though, Szalami doesn't have any sort of production in base. Usually, when you're playing as the Ottomans, by this point, you'd have, like, a couple archery ranges down and a blacksmith. And you just go up to Castle Age, and then you can fast produce those crossbow. And that's usually why Burgrave doesn't work quite as well up against the Ottoman. But honestly, in this position, the Burgrave may not have been a bad choice. But either way, the Regnance is going to be the way for core, and I think it's going to pay off for him because Szalami doesn't have a lot of army on the battlefield. He's dropping down a stable now, but I think core should be able to get 3 relics in pretty easily. Especially, I mean, in saying that he hasn't sent out his products yet, so he may want to look to do that. We see he's only got the 1 out at the moment. He's trading another from the Regnance. I'm very surprised by the fact he hasn't sent this one out. Usually we see players send them out from the Archon Chapel. And core, look at this, being very cheeky there with the 1 horseman. That would have been a really nice wall for Szalami as well, but it looks like it's going to get denied. Spearman going to be coming in for Szalami though, but spears already here for core. And that might be a dead villager. If not, it's going to be at least some dead spears. Horseman going to be making its way around. And this is where knights could start to come into the base. And we already see 1 knight is out for core, going to be making its way towards the base. We've got more in the queue, as well as some crossbows now. A villager going to be lost for Szalami. Spearman going to get taken out. And I really like Salami's landmark choices here. Istanbul Imperial Palace is not something that we see every day. Core going to be sacrificing just a scout and a horseman here. I think he loses both. Going to be a close one. Okay, just losing the scout. Oh. Okay, I think he loses this to the knight though. But Trader gonna get taken out right there. And this hole in the wall is such a huge issue for Szalami. He needs to get a villager over there and just try and wall that up. Because this is gonna cause so many issues for him. 10 villagers gonna be hopping inside the town center. Lots of damage being put onto that knight. No Iron Undermesh in for core quite yet. But yeah, there's the Istanbul Observatory here. Gonna be able to get your Vizier points in a lot faster. And I feel like when you're going for trade, you always want the extra Viziers, so you can get, you can get trade bags, but you can also grab all of your military school upgrades as well. But crossbows out for core, able to do a lot of damage onto those knights. Trade still being denied here. Szalami still making lots of traders though. We see he's got quite a few on the map, gathering quite a bit of gold. And let's take a look at the relics coming in for core. Only now picking them up. He's picked up 3. And he's actually going to be picking up this 4th one as well. So 4 relics. I think he can get all 5. That's pretty huge for core. And if he can keep this pressure up on Salami's trade, he's going to be looking in such a good position. But you got to remember, Szalami does also have the water behind this. I mean, it's not a lot. 7 fishing ships. You don't want to overinvest over here because, there's only 3 deep sea fish. But still, that's water. It can't be sniffed at. Villagers coming in for core. Looks like he wants to be going for a little bit of a wall over here. But the mass looking pretty decent for Szalami. And with that charge coming in, the meta here, giving that attack drums as well. Core gonna have to retreat out of this. Those villagers retreating back. And this is where Szalami should be able to wall this up. And honestly, I feel like this is... core needs to keep up the pressure here. You can't be letting the Ottomans trade like this. Though you do have 4 relics coming in for yourself. 3 in the cathedral. 4th one coming in over here. Outpost being constructed for that drop-off. Looks like Spearman going to be coming out from core. Nothing else being produced quite yet. But Szalami's trade really starting to pick up. Look how many traders he's already got. How many has he got in total now? let's take a little look. So he's up to 12. Pretty nice number right there. How much are they bringing in? 223. So he has used a Vizier point on trade bags, giving, I think it's, I'm 99% sure it's plus 40%. So that's a huge amount right there that he's getting from that. And Szalami at the same point is still massing up knights, looking to deal with cores knights in response. And Szalami, does he spot this out though? Core. I think he gets back. Oh no. Oh no, he doesn't. Ah, so close to getting all 5 in the bank for Core. But Core just trying to find those traders. These guys bring back so much gold. It's ridiculous how much these guys bring back. For like how cheap they are. 223 gold for one trip. With this trade trick as well. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Blacksmith also has been dropped down for Szalami in quite an odd position. I don't think it actually... Yeah, does it affect... Oh, it does. Okay, so this one's in range. And... Oh, okay. Interestingly... Oh, yeah, he's got another blacksmith here. I'm blind. Yeah, so this blacksmith here is going to be for the military schools. So Szalami can build... I think if he spent the Vizier point on an additional military school, he should be able to get 4 around this. And Core has been pushed back all the way to his base. Villagers on the deer having to be evacuated. Sprung placements are through on the outposts though. Would love to see if the relics were brought up here and placed inside of the outposts. That way they get some crazy range. But along with that, you would want to get fortified outposts. But honestly, for the Holy Roman Empire, it's not that bad. I mean, you get that 25% discount, so... But look at this, Core going to be going to age 4 now. So he's just sort of accepted the fact that Szalami is going to be trading. You know, he's just going to let him trade. But look at the gold coming in there for Szalami. That massive, that 9 times 200. That's a lot of gold. That's an awful lot of gold that's just been dropped off. But Core's just accepting that. He's like, okay, I'm going to let Szalami trade. You know, I'll let him have trade. I'll let him have water. And I'm just going to go to Imperial Age myself. I've got 4 relics. He might be able to get the 5th one still. And I'm going to go to the Imperial Age with the Swabia and try and just boom on land myself. We're going to have to see if this works out for him though. Because we all know how crazy trade is. And this could very much backfire because we see Szalami stacking up a lot of resources. We'll sort of pit back over to income per minute. And here we see Szalami going to be moving in with his knights. Still on attack drums. There we go. Switches it over to range defense. That's exactly what you want underneath this town center. Iron Dundermesh is in, so taking barely any damage from this town center, which is really nice. But Szalami's going to find it a bit of an issue taking care of these spears. But I mean, the amount of damage he's putting onto Core right now is pretty huge. We see the economic lead really starting to take a lead for Szalami. And you got to remember, he's got 8 fishing ships over here that are not counted towards that economic count. So Szalami's actually up to 84 compared to the 46 out of Core. Spears out for Szalami, looking to try and take care of these outposts. But Core should be able to deal with this without losing these villagers. This is where the fortified outpost would have been really nice with the relics inside. Villagers going for a mass farm transition right now for Core. And I'm going to be honest, it's looking pretty good for Szalami. He's got more and more gold on the way. So we see he's got enough gold here for an age up. And I'm sure as soon as this big batch comes in here, he should be able to age. I mean, he might even be able to get that before, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, look at the amount of gold coming in. He only needs one more trader and he'll be looking pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Got enough gold for that age up. And it's going to be the Seagate Castle. I sound surprised by this. This makes complete sense. I mean, in this position as well, really nice. So it's going to be giving a load more armor towards these traders, going to make them super fast, and it's also going to be protecting this area of the base for Szalami. Perfect age up coming through for him right there. And Core doesn't have a lot to counter this with. Like, he's so far behind when it comes to the economy. He was looking in a really, really good position earlier on when he was denying away the trade. You know, he picked up all the relics. Speaking of which, he has just picked up the 5th one. Not sure where he's dropped that one off. Alright, in the back of the base here. Okay. Which now he's going to be grabbing cannon emplacements in. Szalami looking to push forwards here. Bringing villagers with him. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Szalami looking to bring 17 villagers. He's going for a keep drop. This is such a smart move by Szalami. Building a keep. Oh, look at the cannon fire. That's some crazy range. And this is what I mean by the relic, guys. Never underestimate the power of the relic. But this is super smart out of Szalami building the keep here, because this is where the Swabia is. And if the Swabia can't produce villagers, if they get instantly killed when they come out the town center, then Court is going to be in a really, really tough position, because this is what he's relying off for a comeback. Nice brace coming out from Koi. He's going for it. He's just having to go all in here. But the keep gets up. Some villagers going to be hopping inside. Needs to focus down the meta with that keep. And it looks like Koi's going to have to retreat for the time being. Cannon fire doing so much damage though. I mean, the relics and outposts are just crazy. We've also got some land snacks coming in for Core. So able to do quite a bit of damage if he does look to go in once again. And villagers having to be evacuated once again. So the question is, can Core safely get a villager out of here? Oh, he can just about. Oh, I mean, honestly, if I'm Szalami, I would just garrison a little bit of army inside that keep. And that pretty much guarantees that you don't get any villagers out. Or Springald emplacement comes through. Look at that villager snipe. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think Core can actually get a villager out now. Oh, okay. No, he can. He can. Nah, Core also producing from this barracks, which means, yeah, that's a lot of resources being wasted right there. Villagers just about get out. And Szalami looking in a very, very good spot right here. We got great bombards coming out for him. Trying to take out these outposts, and then probably the regnants. Actually, probably the Swabia first. Well, actually, I don't know. Which one would you want to take out first? Probably the regnants, you know. 3 relics inside of that. But we got a second great bombard on the way. Oh my goodness. Core. What a madman. Oh, no, Szalami, what a madman you are. I mean, he can afford it. Like, look at all the gold income that he's got. Look at the gold he's floating right now. That is crazy. I mean, Ottoman trade, when set up properly, is an absolute powerhouse. Look at the movement speed on these guys because of the Seagate Castle. As well as the armor makes it pretty much unkillable. And then they're also bringing in plus 40% extra gold. Siege crew also comes in for Szalami, and this is super smart. I mean, this is another benefit of going for the Istanbul Imperial Palace. Getting in those extra viziers means you can spend those points on siege crews, which means you get the extra 25% attack speed on all siege. So these great bombards able to stake out that Palace of Swabia super quickly, and taking a huge shot into the army right there. Huge shots coming through from the great bombards. You gotta remember, these guys can focus down units, and they've got that massive area of damage, area of effect. I mean, Core's army just getting completely blown up right there. Szalami manages to save his keep, and now the Great Bombard's going to be moving forwards and probably going to be focusing down the Regnants first. And oh my goodness, we got Reboldaquins coming out. Szalami, absolute madman right here. Reboldaquins coming out, and I mean, it's kind of smart. I mean, what are you going to be able to do against, if you're caught up against Reboldaquins? Apart from making culverins, which Core is actually doing. So pretty smart out of Core right there. Is able to kill one Reboldaquin. Core needs to be careful though. Great bombards. Taking a nice shot onto the Reboldaquin. Onto the culverin, sorry. Szalami in such a strong position here. Core just throwing away such a high cost unit right there. And Core pulling villagers here, going for that Palace of Swabia. Reboldaquin is still alive behind this. We just see the amount of damage it can do onto that army. And with that, Core calls GG. What a crazy first game we have here. Just to let you know, this is a best of 3. So we got another game coming up behind this. With Core versus Szalami to see if Core can stay in the game. Well, if you did enjoy this, please do feel free to leave a like. and I'll catch you guys in the next one.